No. Three stories. A song's like a book, like a picture. You just gotta listen carefully. You do.
Bitch, I'm stone-hearted, I don't even feel no it's robotic. Cause I'm a baby, guess I'm really cold-blooded. What do I got to ever find being honest? Falling on top of me as another comment. So now I gotta comment, can't be lethargic. So many times this fall shit made me vomit. I reached the summit and jumped off from it. Reinforced my habits, always been earnest. Writing these sonnets in an attempt to numb it. Cause I had a dream for one day, hosting mosh pits. Filtered out the real from an inauthentic with a fun. Now I'm trying to find my way back home. Matter of fact, just trying to find a place that I could call home on my way, damn it. Really came from seizures back full of COVID, so many problems but for the full listen, buddy, I'm trying to put you on. Please don't get the wrong idea. We're throwing out inside that club. I don't think it's a good idea. I love that shit matters when you're top of the cliff and you're about to experience the fall. Nothing matters when you're top of it. You just gotta leave your immortality project. Look, I've been through some tough shit. It's just how let's throw the hood with the chopsticks. Many times just money thrown, but they had to not to drop shit. I did good at school, no knowledge has me on the subject. Welcome on purpose on please making a subject. Got a couple of secrets to myself or the stuck there. I got tired of it. How many times experienced the fall? Was it enough? Bitch, way too many to count. Snow down the count of mountains. It came up on a dog like a black and white husky. I see all this progress but don't know about the process. I remember she used to work 24/7 for her offspring. Nobody told me about the fall that one night. Remind me of it. I saw a warrior fight for her life. I asked her if she's alright like Mama, you gotta get some leisure. If I have a seizure, she said baby I'm doing this all for your pleasure. Once in a while get the heartbeat monitor and make sure she was doing but she continued to be for a single day just to see her son's future up there at the top, getting all them features. Preaching and for me, she was a teacher. I turned out a leader. That shit too deep inside of me, still I'm a different creature, and I know it. I am a poet, but when the fall comes, it ain't no way you could blow it. You gotta bring it all to the table and show it. You can't outgrow it. Way too traumatic for the one time I was sitting listening to pop out by the DJ and Polo. That's big hit. Halfway through, I heard my sister screaming and running like, don't you know what has happened? We just called the ambulance. It's an emergency. What the fuck is you doing? What the fuck is the problem? I was just feeling clueless. I jumped out like I'd seen some magic, some havoc. Damn it, that shit was tragic. My mom was on the bed shaking and shivering. My dad held her tight painstakingly, crying and considering. Sisters both standing knees bent trying to tinker it. I figured it. Time stopped. My mama's ligaments slithering. I think I know what this feeling is. I can't believe what I'm picturing. Facing the tears in a cold room, they all withering. My mother wrapped up with 3 sheets of medicaments. I think I know what this feeling is. A man and the woman knocking. I run in, let them in. They had red and white clothes on, come in. I was drenched full, just awkwardly sending the ambulance. I ran, pulled out some equipment, measured her heartbeat and a bunch of different things. Then they gave her a big circular pill, told her to pop it on her tongue and just suck in. Slowly cooling down her nerves are all toning down. It's alarming. She'll be okay, the man said, just give her time, no worries, she got good health. Like that, my mama just survived the seizure. This could have been the last time I seen her. All them anesthesias and different procedures could have went wrong. Any second could have been lethal. That's the fall. Luckily she made it out. I was unscathed. I was saw her die in front of me, just right there. I don't wanna deal no melancholy and despair. My heart's been gone for a minute and it can never be repaired. I've shown her to drive from all the pain. See my mom vanished, I'd rather be in her place. So I'm finally panicking and shit was a nightmare, an outbreak. Man, I was only 14 when all this shit took place. Time heals all, but that shit feels like 20 on yesterday. But as a future, candles hope on an endless age. From the days living in the kitchen, from all the days taking and working for her children. Could have ended way different, I'm just bewildered. But she's still here with me and I know that I'm gifted. But she's still here with me and I know that I'm gifted. Bitch, I'm stone-hearted, I don't even feel no it's robotic. Cause I'm a baby, cause I'm really cold-blooded. What do I got to ever find being honest? One on top of me is another comment. So now I gotta comment, can't be lethargic. So many times this fall shit made me vomit. I reached the summit and jumped off from it. Reinforced my habits, always been earnest. Writing these sonnets in an attempt to numb it. Cause I had a dream for one day, hosting mosh pits. Cause I got the real from the inauthentic with the falling out. Trying to find my way back home. Matter of fact, just trying to find a place that I could call home on my way. Damn it, really came from seizures back full was cold, so many problems before the fall comes. Next time, 2021 now, I was in the park just having fun. Nothing much going on, my family and I, we fit in the ducks. I was working my last hour, my own done, so fun and games until the fall comes. We was just walking around, found the tree stump and sat. That's where there is some bikes and scooters at the entrance. We had our own electric scooter with us. We just wanted a week ago to video with my sister. We decided to rent a bike too, it was red, it was big, 2 wheels, and the scooter was with me, it was silver. I was just enjoying myself going back and forth with full speed. The shit has no resistor, the shit hot day midsummer. I decided to stray away a little further. We already just ate, we already finished playing, we already was just on our way home to finish off the chapter. That's when the devil got inside my head. That's what he told me and now I was just scared.
Don't be a fucking coward.
I hesitated but decided to follow what I heard, cause I saw my papa made it. It was a long way down and my pop, so I was on the bike, the wheels were all inflated. He wasn't frustrated. We went downhill, it was cool, I was still thinking about it, ruminating.
Wait, let me think about this for a second.
My family stopped, they took a rest on the bench while I just rotated. I want to try it out for myself. I was young, dumb and a little agitated. Thought I was armor plated, acting like I wasn't gonna regret it. The devil got inside my head, made it more complicated. I didn't know that wasn't calculated. I drove down the steep hill in my little scooter, I wasn't concentrated. Just decided to do it out of the blue to feel more liberated. All I saw was a millisecond before I elevated. Now I'm accelerating, downwards, I'm nauseated. Feel like I'm gone obliterated. What the fuck do I do? I just lost control. So I'm helpless, the world, I'm just going down the road. I can't stop what to do, just I don't know. That's what one time I'm playing in my mind. That's in a loop in my head, I'm confused, I'm just lost what to do. I feel so I'm really left and right, my head's all sitting with the steering wheel. There's a hole in my soul like a hula. Wish I never went through a space without the blue. My sister's advice, never do this type of shit that I knew was gonna get me screwed. Looked at my right and the film, my pops told me to hit the jam and it's all cool. I couldn't help but follow through, I was gonna fall regardless of what I did, man. I know that's true. Brakes and start flying to the sky in slow motion. Hyperventilation, I was up there with the magics and the demons. Felt no emotion, jumped straight to the front. My vehicle front, freaking pressure all on me, discomposure. Then I went straight down, my face drifting on the pavement like a car wheel. Laid over, I don't remember shit, but I felt nothing like I took a potion. Took the ground on my weight, pressing my arms, knees, face, my muscles lost locomotion. Sprays out my mouth and nose, the blood gushing. I got a mild concussion, eyes still open, but all I got is blurry vision. Couldn't feel myself, felt like I was stuck speechless. My mom wanted additional willing to me, just checking my existence. I stood tall from the floor like none happened. I was still speaking, no conscious. My mom wrapped her hands around my neck, put on my cane. My face was paper already, was blood everywhere, even on the floor. Shit looked like pain. I need some assistance. I just hit the floor full force, hot pound, the organs failing, pictures start prevailing. I started decaying, the irony of my face, my sisters was too scary. Now I decided to feel it's insistent. Bruise on my face like a blueberry mixed with 2 chairs. I was moving all wobbly, couldn't walk straight like towers drunk. My heartbeat was inconsistent. My whole family circulating around me. My blood vessels gushing open, it was filling my whole system. All I peeped in the fog, this was a white golf cart, 4 seats. My family holding my hands, I could barely walk on my feet. I didn't know if my brain was hit, but I definitely had the symptoms. We scurried to the cart in a hurry while I was still feeling nothing. My family left making assumptions while they screamed for the vehicle to see us. I was in bad shape. We get right in the golf cart and the chauffeur got afraid. He drove off quick. All I saw was lights, eyesight all white. My family examining me, I'd be lying if I said I was unfazed. We finally reached the spot. We stood inside the park. He dropped us off at a building where there was a nurse but not a doc. Still good enough for now. The nurse looks pained from the scene he sees before him, but he was hospitable. He got some bandages, iodine and rubbing alcohol. He did it all in a lunch. Next day I saw he wore gloves, rubbed his hands on my scars on my face, arms and knees with the right drugs. Made me smell the iodine, so I stayed woke up. I ain't fainted, thank God, although it was tough. I was in a half sleeve tee and shorts, so my body was all filled with bloods and blisters. Even my shirt got torn off. The nurse said this type of shit happens a lot in this park, like twice a month. I could have really lost my life and never again saw my parents or sisters. I was that close to hitting the sidewalk, and then I could have never seen the light of dawn once again. So my soul floated away in an instant. Now the nurse calling the ambulance.
What's your emergency?
This kid fell down as he was driving a scooter and his face is all bruised up.
We wait for a quarter of an hour, just sitting on the stairs outside. My sisters was just starting to hit them. They was in disbelief, traumatized. They even started crying, got dizzy, giddy, and Muzzy was just disorganized. I mean, it was just the best day, and now it's one of the worst of our lives. I was getting lightheaded as well. My sister offered me a chocolate candy with a high five. That sugar helped my body and my blood gets back all aligned. Damn, a chocolate almost saved my life. My dad was sad, but he was also kinda cross-eyed. Now the ambulance finally here, they put me in. My mom, they supplied on the right, the vehicle looking so full with equipment from the inside. The doors closed and I just questioned what I did. What I did was the purpose of it, that they promised me lies. The fall, that's the fall.
The fall.
We in a hospital now, the van drops us off and we arrive. We do some quick scans to check if my bones are alright. They said I had a broken nose and an arm that's not right. But what they said wasn't right, cause we set an appointment to check on it a week after. Different doctor, different professional. They said I was all good cause I'm a warrior and it wasn't no shit that we altered. I luckily made it out, but miraculously the scars left marks on my face and legs for months irrationally. There's still a mark on my mouth covered with a mustache. I'm fashionably a sign of what I've lived through all the catastrophes. Still remember the 24th of February. Always thank God I made it out the fall so fortunately. Damn. Bitch, I'm stone hearted. I can't even feel no robotic. Cause I'm like, it's really cold-blooded. But yeah, I got to have a fine being honest. Falling on top is another comment. So now I gotta comment, can't be lymphatic. So many times this fall shit made me vomit. I reached the summit and jumped off from it. Forced my habits, always been honest. I see these summits and I tend to know. Cause I had a dream for day, once in much less. But I don't believe from the inauthentic. With the falling, I'm trying to find my way back home. But in fact, just trying to find a place where I could go home my way. Damn it, really can't proceed just like close calls. So many problems, so full comes again. I'm pain that it doesn't. And you know she's gonna leave me on scene now. But in a couple years, they won't be seen. I bet they gon' hate that they do what they do. Cause they ain't on the train or the jet. I'm in a couple of years, I'll be in a mansion with my family in the hills. And little friends I've been losing won't believe what they say. They'll think it's a dream, it is. Dream come true, I just lost my besties. Been tweaking on guts, cut them off. Trying to ask about his feelings, he just closed his mouth. So I'm just gonna have to see the group with all the acting dumb environment. I've been stuck in just meeting people who knock me off. But I just feel lost and they drink me like I ain't had enough. I got so much on your throne from sea leaf syndrome. But I think this might come every time I sleep and dream. I get nightmares of feet, I seek some help from my mama. Waking up at midnight, asking God what has happened. Do I mind this place? Is this house? Is this a job? Why? Like a fall, like a fate, all this crumbling on top of me. This is the fall, this is the fall. Like a fate, it's all just falling on top of me. On top of me. I remember that night, I remember the fight. I remember we had to stay inside. I just go to a lot of public areas like some malls and most outside. It was the best time to walk inside, but we had to go regardless sometimes. We just ain't know what was about to hit us. The hiccups, a bunch of symptoms of a little cold or a flu. Nothing much, it's all good. Started with my mom and sisters, but it grew when it grew. We ain't know we was gonna end up screwed. We ain't seen none of it coming. Till a week later, most of the family had lost taste, lost smell, got caught for the short bit. Started kicking it hard with my dad too. That's when he decided to get tested for coronavirus. They took them ear picks inside our nose, and now we just waiting for the results. This was back in March 2021. Next day the results come in, it's positive. Now we gotta quarantine. What the fuck? I was so shocked when I first heard the news from my pops and sister. This can't be kidding. That's what I said, but I knew we wasn't a twister. My sis told me it wasn't no joke. Now the whole family know we gotta stay at home. I text my friends and tell them the news. I just caused an refusal to accept that it's suicide. Son, it was realer than ever. The fall, my heart shriveled as our health got worse. Damn, we really caught. That's what I thought. The week passed by and we got some symptoms, but nothing too serious. Then the weekends, and that's when the disease really hit my dad and it ambushed. I'm about to tell you about how I almost beat my father deceased at death carcass. Onto the motherfucking virus. All to the motherfucking virus. Yeah, one day my pops woke up, he wasn't feeling great. Shortage of breath, lost taste and has a headache. We just thought we recovered from the infirmity, but I guess we still ain't. So cool, it's nothing but a little ailment, right? Wrong, we've never had a disease this bad lifelong. It don't matter how much you're strong. Especially my father when he was getting older and immune system started to die longer. Already had a lot of relatives who got stuck in the hospital and it's some they died from. And now it's been a while, so people don't think it's as severe, but it's something that's still prolonged. It really took a whole week for the malady to affects my daddy. I remember every night was long and cold. We was praying for him to get back to being a dandy, but it was no guarantee. Every night praying for him, surrounding him, my whole family, trying to cheer him up, get him to eat and reinforce positive thinking. He was just always on the bed, couldn't even move his head, half open eyes, looking dead. Enough said. My sisters and mom went to the pharmacy to get some medicines. They came back with like 7 of them. The conclusion must be true of the premises.
Corona must have reached his lungs and now he can barely breathe. The weird heartbeat, cause make sure his heart's working, all the ventricles.
Make sure.
Ain't checked his phone in a while or done shit. He got missed calls and a lot of messages. Everybody asking about him. We was lucky that my sisters were studying college of medicine, learning how to be doctors and how to do injections. Dad took so many pills to try to get the disease out and inject it, water it down his throat, the whole collection. Hopefully this gives him a little bit of protection. Really, the sickness was too powerful on top of his lungs. Ideally, he was coughing so strong, so often not feeling. I remember the mornings we would open the window and it's still winter oxygen to his lungs. As he's sitting right in front, he would cough so much it would freak me. Wish I could have been there more for my father at the time, but I had so much schoolwork that was silly, and I was thinking about him 24/7, like how could I better him in theory. I thought about giving him all my positive energy, and my mama at the time was also real sick similarly, but with less severity. I remember I used to jump around and prance, smiling, trying to just give my family a bit of vitality. The whole household was so negative, just need a bit of positivity. I used to do petty tasks just to help them out, as I was the least ill, hypothetically, like refilling my pop's water bottle when needed it. We had all caught a bit of it, but inside the house we were social distancing, just so we don't quicken it. And my sisters barely knew what they was doing, but they also had studies online, still got it right and been listening. It was a tough time, no shit, but it was interesting. Getting back to my father, he was getting worse, not in good shape, now real worrying. Should we take him to the hospital or he should stay with us, cause we're his family and he needs our emotional support always, plus the hospitals could contain more illness. I don't know why we didn't take him there honestly, but he stayed with us and he really was close to dying, not exaggerating. That's when my sisters had to try out some injections, even though they were not experts. It was very dangerous and it's not a secret. My sisters, they were scared and anything could go wrong with them. They said it admittedly, if they get the injection at the wrong spot then it could be RIP. Tough decision to make, but it was better for him than the infirmary. My sisters, they were still discussing it between each other as they were shivering. Finally decided to do the shit. Now the needles with the fluid going in his back and his arm muscles. It hurts a little, but it's worth it. It's worth it, hopefully. Now that he locked his eyes and he sleeps obnoxiously, but next day is the first time he actually gets better. The injections proved efficient. It was also a bit of a new method discovered by Chinese doctors on how to inject the needle in. Now he's trying to actually improve and evolve back to normal day by day, but not rapidly. It takes time, and that applies to the remedy. How he went from being irregular and healthy but unhappy to hardly sick and tired like the infantry. Now he made it back to normal though, thankfully. Every day it's either up or down and it goes on for weeks, but overall it's positive. Like I almost could have seen my dad in the cemetery, but my sister succeeded in their first test as dogs real physically. My mom was also ameliorating slowly but efficiently. It all happens gradually. What's the difference? Swap letters and a PCR could have turned to CPR. Painting a picture of pain, how I saw his face of his daughters who saved his life with a smile, he was so proud. Painting a picture with blood, that's real graffiti art. It all fell on our plate at once like a meteor. I said let me run that back. My pops almost died to the coronavirus. I was trying to help him out, trying to be his best disciple. Though I felt so useless, I still stood strong like a tiger. I had too much on my plate, still shot my best shot like a rifle. And I know my dad felt weak, deep sadness, but he stifled, trying to cry for help. He felt we thought of him as a trifle, but he was so wrong. I was agonized if we get an apple. Everybody around me getting sick of the fucking cycle, and everybody but themselves trying to fight their own battles. It was hard to connect.
What a fucking cycle.
My sister didn't understand it, she was still in denial. We was afraid that all this pain would turn my pop suicidal, cause he was telling us before about how he never felt delightful. And I ain't know how to feel cause he was my first idol. But I guess everybody was just fighting for survival. We both were repelling the store cause we knew it was primal. I was scared that this trauma would turn his heartache into anger. Frightful, spiteful, maybe even reprisal. But as the time went on, everything eased. It was the price for saying calm and strong, praying to God, being thankful. I'm grateful. He went to the doctor after that and did a scan on his own lungs, and it turned out there was an inflammation, but we worked on it and now he healed all from it, and we all blissful. Like now a year and a half later, our life changed, but I still keep it a stack, shielded from every attack. Walk through hellfire that's black, got attached in my heart and formed the crack. What I mean is that I just got that coronavirus shit right back. A year and a half later, and my mom's seizure is back too. Her body's in pain again, it's a real traitor. Still I'm thanking my creator. Damn. Still I'm thanking my creator. Forever. Yeah. Can't go back in time. I believe in a can't go back in time when the fall hits. You can't. This shit too deep, cycling madness. Cycling madness. Black and white. Black. And white. Black and white. That's how it all ends. You came a long way. It's been a tough journey. It's time to begin a new one. Overworld.